Hey guys, what's going on? This is John Gamester81, and you're listening to All Gen Gamers. This is episode 129. We are recording this on January 22nd, Tuesday, January 22nd. I'm here with Jason Heine of the EMA Review. What's up, Jason?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Also here with Metal Jesus Rocks. Also, Jason, what's up, buddy?
Not much, man. Hopefully I made your day that when I summoned your gift.
I know. We'll talk about that here in a second. Absolutely.
Oh, boy.
And Pete Dorr, what's going on? He's got big news too, Pete. I saw your video.
Going fairly well, I guess.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Now, before we start, I think we should say happy birthday to Metal Jesus Rocks.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Should we all sing happy birthday? Let's do it real quick.
Not in key.
Ready?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Metal Jesus Rocks.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. I turned 22 today and got my first pube, so I'm very happy. I
Forever 22. Is that where you shop?
Is that an actual store? I have no idea.
It's a Forever 21.
Forever 21.
Oh.
I think it's Forever 21. I don't know why I know that. It's Forever 21. But what'd you do on your birthday, man?
Not a whole lot. I worked today, but my wife actually just ran out and got one of my favorite meals. So she ran over to an amazing Thai restaurant over here in West Seattle and got me some garlic chicken crack and some yellow curry with tofu. And I can't wait to eat it after the podcast. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, man. That sounds good.
Yeah. So, it's, a mellow day. And then Rebecca's birthday is actually tomorrow. So it's very easy to remember my birthday and hers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is cool. Are you a day apart or are you same year?
She's a little bit older than me, but yeah. But basically, I'm the 22nd and she's the 23rd, so it works out well.
Well, Jason, I should be saying a big thank you to you, my friend, because you helped some of the powers that may be. And big announcement, guys. Mr. Heine, you ready? Big announcement.
Oh, my God. Hold on. Let me cue something up.
Drum roll.
I'll do this.
Oh, dog pound?
Dog pound.
I got my Pandora.
What? Get out of here with that.
I posted on the website. It'll be up on YouTube soon. What's up, Pete?
So I still don't believe it. Even though the video is out there, I still don't believe it.
I know, right? It's all CG. I actually put it's all CG. It's fake. No, so I was really surprised. I actually had it for a couple weeks. It was hard to keep under wraps because I wanted to kind of fully understand it because the learning curve on the Pandora is pretty steep.
Yeah, I have to say, your review, John, not like it's a bad review, but your review.
Oh, hello?
Hello, Pete? Was it that bad, Pete? He just disappeared or what?
He's like rage quit.
The people from Pandora are shutting his internet off.
There's black helicopters
I know,
in
right?
his house.
I wasn't sure if it's
Not that it was a bad
review.
review, but
Somehow I muted myself. I was gonna say your review was excellent in the fact that it actually made me not ever want to own the Pandora because the interface looks so freaking confusing.
Yeah, the interface is very, very confusing. There's two basic interfaces on it. You have advanced, kind of almost it's a Linux-based system, so it's pretty much a portable PC. So you have that where you have different icons on the home desk window, and then you also have a simplified, what they call a simplified menu with different tabs that you can go to, which is kind of complicated. But for the most part, it emulates games fairly well. I'm really impressed. It does Virtual Boy really well, Pete, which is kind of wild. You have to wear the red and blue glasses, but looks actually really well. Turned out really well, and then also emulates PlayStation 1 really well as well.
That's hard
which
to
I'm
do.
saying well a lot, but no, it does emulate PS1 very well. And for the most part, the Super Nintendo I can get to emulate the sound. I don't know. There's a pretty strong forum presence there, so I'm sure I should go in there and ask for help to help me out. But yeah, the learning curve is kind of steep, a lot steeper than I thought. I mean, initially when I pulled out of the box, I'm hoping to start playing some games and simplify it as just loading ROMs and emulators, and unfortunately it's not that simple. But it's it's pretty advanced. It's 1 gigahertz, and was it worth a 3-year wait? Probably not, and all the headache and drama that went through it. But it was a fun story to tell. good story to tell the grandkids and stuff, So I waited for the Pandora like 3 years.
I love the fact that the battery took like 15 minutes to get out. Like, what was up with that? Like, why was it so hard to get out?
Oh yeah, so it did. That was ridiculous. It came in like the battery came with, and I should mention the battery life in this thing is pretty incredible. It's like over 10 hours of gameplay.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty good. But it came in like a metal case, and like I seriously shred my freaking fingernails to apart. And this is before my arm got busted. But trying to open this up, I ended up having to take like a screwdriver, like a flathead screwdriver, and like prying the thing open. And it would like seriously tore my fingers apart. But I don't know why it was so hard. But it didn't come with any instructions. There is like one thing I didn't show in my review. There is an instruction thing on the interface that kind of show you where all the button layouts and stuff are. And there's a whole bunch of different things in the back. You can hook it up to your TV. You can get a thing you can play it to hook it to your TV. The nubs has 2 nubs, which work really well. Especially for N64 emulator. Now the Super Mario Brothers 64 works really well, and there's a handful of other games like Diddy Kong Racing I could get to work, but a lot of them, like Shadow of the Empire, like one of my favorite games, even Mario Kart 64, I couldn't get to work for some reason. So
They just don't load, or
patching to do stuff. It would just like reset. I'd click on the ROM, it would just like reset. It wouldn't go to. It wouldn't actually open up the yeah. And then for a while, it kept freezing up on me, and the problem also is every emulator is programmed by a different person, so the interface is different. So some emulators it's select to get exit back, and some of it's like the exit, and then there's some different commands for every emulator. So it took me a while to figure out the different commands. So there's no like universal command to exit a program, unfortunately. So that was kind of some frustration there. But it was like really surprised. I got an email like, oh shit, I think I contacted you guys. I think I said, oh shit, I got an email saying it's coming. But even at that point, I'm like, okay, they emailed me to it's on my way. It's on its way. But really, it was on its way. And then sure enough, Jason Melgidis had a premonition, and he called me. He's like, dude, check your front door. I did. Thank you, Jason.
That was fun being part of that video. Although seeing Johnny in the video was hilarious. I mean, that bit of dialogue was so funny. Whose idea was that?
It's funny. I contacted Johnny to see, because initially he was like one of the first people I had told about the Pandora way back in the day, right? And when I told him I was actually up in Canada with him, we were hanging out, and I said, hey, this is a Pandora I ordered, and I was really psyched about it. And it was funny because we were talking about the Happy Console Gamer movie at the time too, and he was hoping at that time, he's like, oh yeah, I hope to get this done soon. And we obviously know that was delayed because of circumstances,
Mm-hmm.
And so it's kind of funny. So I called him and I'm like, would you mind being part of my Pandora review? And so he was, of course. And at the very end, he put he kind of joked around. He's like, I hope you don't mind I put that at the end, just as a joke. And I kept it in there because I thought it was pretty funny, because he says, I hate that guy or some shit. That was so funny.
Yeah, it was
so
awesome.
random. So it's cool to have him be a part of it too. So finally got it, man. Finally got it.
I don't know what to say.
It's $600 now.
It's like,
right?
Is that what you paid
it's like
ultimately?
$630. Yeah, it's $609. What's that?
Huh. Is that what you ultimately paid? Is $600 for it?
No, I paid $330 for it back in the day, and I didn't pay any penny more. I mean, they'd reached out to me and they're like, we want you to chip in more because to rush. I'm like, fuck nah. I'm not paying more than I should. I already paid, and that's a problem. I mean, hindsight, lesson learned, guys. You guys are listening. Don't pay for things up front. Don't do that. Don't be stupid like iOS. Now, fortunately, now there's Kickstarter and a whole bunch of different campaigns. Like Melgidis, you mentioned that handheld last episode, the Kickstarter,
and they met their goal. And they met their goal.
Awesome.
Yes.
Actually,
so they're actually in their stretch goals.
It's huge.
Wait, what was the name of that thing again? Because
Good.
there's another handheld system on Kickstarter right now that's like nowhere near their goal.
Yeah, so the one that I was talking about, the one that I've been playing with, is called the GCW0. So it's a funky name, but for $135 you get one in March, and they've actually made it's a real deal. All they're really working on is the software, and it's a 1 gigahertz processor as well. And I think it's very similar. They compare it to the Pandora. The only difference, of course, is the Pandora has a keyboard and the second nub, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so they met their goal, and so now they have another week to get their stretch goals. So they're going to start adding stuff to it, which is really cool.
Oh yeah, so yeah, they're up to 141,000 at 130,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so everything on top of that is.
John, I just want to say, I think you have a delay, John. That's why we keep cutting you off.
Yeah, there is.
Sorry,
a little bit.
Yeah. No, I think you're just an asshole when you keep cutting me off.
Make sure to follow us, the All Gen Gamers podcast, on Facebook and Twitter. Subscribe to us on YouTube and in iTunes. And don't forget about those iTunes ratings, guys. We appreciate those. And for all other info, links, and our forum, please visit www.allgengamers.com.